From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starter, Jesus Luzardo. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Okay, all set to go. This is Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And downstairs.
That's in. Ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now, Gabriel Moreno. And that one ripped into right. 2 down.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball to Bohm. That's the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Gallen. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Ball.
One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara, the tag, and he's out.
Batting third baseman, Harper.
Fastball for a strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 down, nobody on.
No, that's in.
And that's way
That's the
high.
ball.
And the count is filled up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Number 11 digs in now.
Ball.
Popped up. Turner. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Fought off foul. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sosa settles underneath it, and there are two down. Here's
Batting
Lourdes
seventh,
Gurriel
left
Jr.
fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that one is off the top of the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones. Dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
That's in. Ball.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Alex Bone.
Yeehaw!
On the ground to third, and that one handled. Whips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. This is Bryson Stott. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ball.
Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Gets under it and pops it up. Stop. Settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it is gone. A solo shot. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 1-0. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Walked his first time. And that one fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air, center field. Stop. Should have this one. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there. Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Just missed.
No, that's down. Ball.
Jackknifes out of the way. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So Nolan Arenado now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Gallen back to work. That clips the corner.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
In the air, right field. Carroll takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8, catcher,
Way
That's the ball.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Sends it to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Justin Crawford. Just off the inside edge.
Ball.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. On to the fourth. Number 11 now at the plate.
No, that's out.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw.
Tag.
Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And that one is lifted in the air. Crawford under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Swings through that one for strike 1. And that one ripped to left and a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely that ball.
Now here is Tommy Troy.
Nope, that's in.
First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Step off, throw to first.
Hey!
Perdomo back in on a dive. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That one misses. Full count now. Got him swinging. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Line drive, makes the catch for the second out. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him.
That's the ball.
The Phils still looking for their first hit in this one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And that is out of play. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the 5th inning. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Got him. 1 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Marte.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Late with the swing there. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Digging in, Gabriel Moreno.
No, that's out. Ball.
Marte leads off first with 1 away. In the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
No, ball.
He's
Ball
just
outside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times
Hey,
pitchers are
he beat
trying
it
to
out.
tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add on. It's 3-0. So 2 down. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fights it off. You'll see another. That one to first, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here goes the runner. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here's the left fielder, Edmundo Sosa. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Jay.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike 2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
This one in the air, center field. And that is the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top 6, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball for a strike at 95. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move to the alley. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
This to third,
Foul ball.
and foul ball. Oh, 1 down. In the air, right field, Marsh drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And the first offering is not close. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the sixth, Justin Crawford standing in for the Phillies. Splits the plate, 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Phillies.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Garcia.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Runner on the move. On the ground to the left.
That's a foul.
And that's just foul. The 0-2.
No, that's up.
Runner goes again. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Gurriel takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman, Harper.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Back here in Philadelphia, top of inning number 7. Jonathan Bolin takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hey!
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Real Muto takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. And there's 2 down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center. Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Center field. Crawford settles under it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swings through that one. On the outside corner, got him looking. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Paul Sewald. There's the strike of the knees. Fouled off. He was late. The Diamondbacks leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And another ball. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
That one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Going 2 now. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. And next is the Diamondbacks DH. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Pavin Smith. Runner on first and 1 down. The new pitcher in the game, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever. The pin with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
In the air to left center. Sosa on his way over. But it's the center fielder who gets there. Two-way down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Vargas in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. On a strike, the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
No, that's out.
Got him swinging. One away.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
The Phillies trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground. Arenado to first in time. And they get the out. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Swings through that high fastball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one in the air center field. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Alvarado, in his 9th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Line drive to short and caught. 2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Troy, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Taylor Clark. Comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Yeehaw!
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Brandon Marsh.
Oh, yeah!
Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hauls it in for the out. Last chance for the Phillies. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The D-backs trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The Phils down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. A shutout in this.